How's it going, everybody? Jalen here, and today I'm going to be making a little bit of a different video for you guys. So we've been streaming on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube for a while now, and we've been recording some videos, and a lot of comments that I've been seeing, or a lot of chats in our streams have been asking, like, how are you playing this? What console are you playing on? How do you have this on your PC? So, basically, what I'm going to show you guys today is how I turned my PC into a Wii system. Now, it's actually pretty simple. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go onto your Google browser and you're going to want to search up Dolphin Emulator. So you're going to want to look up Dolphin Emulator. It's going to look like this, and it should come up first thing. You want to click on the download link for it, and it'll bring you to this page. Based on the system that you have, you know, there are the different download links right here. I have a Windows system, so for me, I would pick Windows download times 64. It'll bring you through the entire installation process. You'll want to do everything it asks. It'll ask you to make changes to your system. It's all okay, like nothing dangerous about it will happen. You'll want to download it, and then once you download it, you'll want to get it open, and it'll look like this once you get it open. Generally, you won't have this list of games because these are the games that I just personally decided to download. It should be a blank list for you, but for example, it'll be a blank list, and you can set this up if you have like your own Wii remote or you have your own Wii bar. This can work with like actual Wii remotes. Me, for one, I do not have the Wii remotes. I don't have the sensor bar, but I do have a PlayStation controller. So the PlayStation controller, have like built-in like motion controls and things like that. So when you're wanting to set up your controller for different games, you'll come over here to controllers, and it'll show you like GameCube. And for GameCube, if you wanted to do a GameCube controller, you can do, you could use your keyboard if you wanted to. I would do standard controller because I do actually have a GameCube one that I can use. But when you come over to Wii remote, you can set it up with a real Wii remote. And then it'll know how to configure like a real Wii remote on its own. But like me, I do emulated Wii remote for my PlayStation controller, and you'll want to configure. So it'll have all the buttons. So once you have your PlayStation controller connected, if you're not sure how to connect your PlayStation controller, generally something you can do is you can just hold the home button and the options button until it starts flashing. See how it's flashing like that? And then you can go over, I'll just show you guys personally right here. You can go over to your settings, and generally it would appear over here in your mine's already connected, so that's why it's not appearing for me. You can see that it's right here, DualSense wireless controller. Once that flashes, you can just add your device, Bluetooth, and it'll be right there on your list. So once you get your controller connected, you should be able to go right here. You want to click device. It'll show the device that you have. Right now mine's disconnected. It shows it right there. But once you connect it, you can sort of configure all of your buttons and everything that you need. You can add the extension for the nunchuck, and for even like motion input. This part, it'll show you like your gyroscale works. And if you don't have a controller with motion, you can do motion simulation, and you can use your mouse to control where the pointer is for the Wii, and you can set a button right here for the shake. Usually I did L3 for my shake, X, Y, and Z. You just press the button and it'll think you're shaking the controller. But if you want to like tilt or anything like that, like it's all pretty self-explanatory. Like if you want the controller to tilt forward, backward, left, right, you can configure all of those to buttons as well. Same with swing and point, anything that you might want to do there. And like I said, if you have a real Wii remote, you can sort of have all this automatically set up, and you can set it right here on the side. If it says upright Wii remote, you're going to want to leave that option blank, even if it is an upright Wii remote. If it's sideways, it's okay if you click sideways. If it's not sideways, just leave both of them blank. If it is sideways, just make sure to click on that one. And for me, like generally, different games will have different controls. So what I like to do, I make separate profiles for different games. So like Sonic Riders, Secret Rings, just sort of a base PlayStation controller one, and like a Switch one for my Switch controllers, because you can do this with Joy-Cons as well. You can do it with Joy-Cons, Xbox controllers, PlayStation controllers. Basically any type of wireless controller that can connect, you should be able to use for this, generally. And so that's what I would do to sort of set up your controller. Say for example that you maybe want to download some of these games like I do. Personally, I'll leave a link in the description to the websites, to all the download links that you need. But the website that I like to use is called ROMs Fun. So you can come over here, it'll be ROMs Fun. You can click on this and it'll bring you to the site, and you can sort of pick Nintendo Wii, like you can see down here, GameCube. For example, I'll sort of go in here and I'll pick out one for myself. I don't want to show the exact website, but I'll go in here and I'll pick out a ROM, and I'll show you guys exactly how I go about getting these into my emulator. While that's downloading, one thing you're going to need to know is where your games are going to want to be stored. So generally when this is blank, it should say set a game directory. I already set a folder for my game directory. You can sort of set that however you want to. It'll ask you to double click, pick a folder. And then once you have that folder, that's where all your game files are going to want to go. For every single game that you end up downloading, you're going to want to make sure that it goes into that folder, or else it's not going to know how to sort of implement that. So right now I've got a new Super Mario Bros. Downloading on my computer. It may take a second. Actually, it's all done right here. So once you get your game all downloaded, it'll be in this compressed zipped form. This is not how we're going to be able to play it. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to come over here, you're going to right click it, and you should be able to see the extract all option. So once you click extract all, you're going to browse, you're going to find that folder that you set as your game directory. For me, it's this one called emulators and ROMs. So I click select emulator and ROM, extract, and that'll take its time to do that. And once that's done, we're going to notice that the game is going to appear here on the list. Take just 1 second, and as you can see right there, New Super Mario Bros. Wii has appeared on there. And so, like I said, once it's all downloaded, you should be able to just launch any of the games that you want. For example, I can launch New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Now, you'll notice that the game is working for me. And then you can start it up. You know, it'll give you the controls. Just sort of match the controls based on what you need to do. And then you can sort of load open the game, whatever game it may be. I just picked New Super Mario Bros. Just for this. And it'll start up, it'll do what it needs to do. The controls should be working, everything like this. I'll give it 1 second while this cutscene plays. So yeah, you guys will notice that now the game does seem to be working for me. If you do want to make it full screen, all you'll need to do is just press Alt and Enter, and the game will go full screen, just like it finally has. And there you go, I'm playing Mario, just like normal. And that's really as simple as it is, you guys. So once you do that, you can stop the emulation at any time. You can close it, pick any of the games that you might want to play from the list. Something I'll show you guys, just for a little fun extra, is if you want to load the Wii System menu, you can go up here to Tools, and you should be able to load Wii System menu. And then you can treat it just as a normal Wii. Like I said, the motion controls, they do work with the PlayStation controller. I honestly prefer this rather than the motion bar, but you can go in, you can make your own Miis, and these Miis, they will be able to be used on like games like Wii Sports, Wii Party, things like that if you ever need it. I believe you can also load up the GameCube menu if need be. But other than that, that's really the main essentials of what you need to know for how to turn your PC into a Wii system and a GameCube system as well, just a little added bonus. So if you've ever wondered, you know, like how do people play all these old games, or how are you getting access to these games that may just not be able to be played anymore, some of them are, some of them aren't, that's my method for doing it. You may notice, like for example, say you want the exact to see the game cases, because I believe it doesn't default to that. That's also going to be down here in Tools, or view as well. You can do grid view, and then I believe you should be able to do that from here as well. Configuration. You can just sort of play around with the settings, grid view right here, and it should show all the games that you've downloaded with the cases and everything like that. If you have any troubles with doing that, you guys can sort of comment down below, let me know, and I can definitely be able to help out with like sort of any troubleshooting. But yeah, so that's basically that. That's how you turn your PC into a Wii system. If you guys have any questions, like I said, make sure to comment down below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Please share our videos. I know this is a little bit of a different video that we usually post. Jalen or Gabe and I normally do, but I figured this might be good for a lot of people because like I said, I saw that a lot of people maybe just didn't know how to normally operate this. So if you guys like this or you want more tutorials like this, I know how to do this for sort of other systems, and I'd very much appreciate that. Just let me know, you guys. I'd be very willing to do more of these in the future, so just let me know and I will sort of definitely get those out for you guys. Other than that though, I'm gonna turn it in for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.